All right, everybody, hey, it is time. I hope that you're ready for Virtual Trivia Tuesday. Hey, everybody, good evening. Welcome to the show. My name is Chris. I am your quiz master for Virtual Trivia Tuesday, brought to you by the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that you brought your thinking cap, your thinking snacks and drinks, and maybe you've got some folks around you, or you've connected with some people over a Zoom call, and you're ready to play Trivia Tuesdays. Now, the way we play the game is that I have trivia questions that I am going to ask you. And then you're going to submit your answers using the special website. I'm going to give you all that information in just a minute. And we'll tally up the scores, or rather, my app will tally up your scores, and we'll see who our winner is for tonight. What are we playing for? We're playing for pride and honor. We're playing for the fun of it. That's what we're doing right here. Yeah, I don't have any prizes to get out, but you know what? We keep gathering here every Tuesday night anyway and having a great time, prizes or not. And this is like really one of the most fun things that you could do on a Tuesday night. Am I right? Science Jess, am I right? Hey everybody, over there in the chat box, you can talk to Science Jess. Science Jess works with me at the museum and is there to help moderate the chat box as well as answer any questions you might have, except what the answer is to the trivia questions, okay? You can't ask Science Jess for that information, okay? She's not gonna help you cheat, okay? Now, let's dive in. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat box too, so if you brought like great snacks, I like to know what snacks people have got there in the chat box, okay? I also want to know if this is your first time joining us to play Trivia Tuesday. If this is, welcome. I'm so glad that you found us. Let us know in the chat how you got to us, because we want more people like you to come and play the game with us. And hey, if this is like your 18th, I think, round of Virtual Trivia Tuesday, I'm glad you're here too. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's see here. Let's jump into actually how we're going to play the game, right? What are the mechanics of playing? Now, let me see if I can get that pulled up here. And all right, we're going. Okay, now we play the game on a little app called Kahoot. Now, there is a Kahoot, K-A-H-O-O-T app. If you want to download that to a mobile device, you can do that. You've got a minute before we'll actually start playing the game. You could do that. Or you can go on a web browser to kahoot.it, K-A-H-O-O-T.it. There is where you'll be submitting your answers. But you know what? Here, take a look. This is how it works. First off, rules of the game. No cheating. I said that one. Don't ask Science Jess for answers. Jess is not going to help you cheat, okay? 2, Jess isn't posting answers, so you shouldn't either. 3, all answers are final. That means if you disagree with me on what the right answer is to a question, I am sorry. I am right for all purposes in this game. It's mostly just because the questions and answers are preloaded. Sometimes I make mistakes. Come on now. But not normally, okay? Not normally. But if I did, the answer stands. The points go to that one. It's just the way it is tonight. Oh, and number 4. Respect the game. That's right. So be nice to everybody in the chat, all right? If you're being disrespectful, we might have to do something about it. Don't make us do that, all right? Science Jess can bring the hammer if Science Jess needs to, all right? Don't do it. Now, Kahoot.it will look a little something like this. I'm going to give everybody the game pin in just a minute. Everybody at the same time will get the game pin. You'll be able to key it into that blank that says game pin, and then you'll click or tap enter to jump into the game. You're gonna create a username once we're inside the game. You'll hit the spin button. Crazy Tiger is not it. Hit the spin button, the thing will whirl, and you'll get your own unique username. Hit OK, go, and then you should be in the game. You should see a screen like this, and then you can look over here on YouTube. The YouTube stream is where you will find the questions, answer choices, and me throughout the game. Once I start asking you trivia questions, we'll be here. This is what you'll see on your device or other web browser that's running the Kahoot.it source. You'll see these 4 choices. Click or tap red, blue, yellow, green, triangle, diamond, circle, square in order to select the corresponding answer that you see over here on YouTube. That's how you submit your answers, and that's how you get right answers. If you get the right one, you'll see a screen like this, letting you know that you got the correct answer once the time has counted down, and it'll tell you how many points you got for your correct answer. The faster you get the right answer, the more points you win. And if you get consecutive correct answers in a row, you can go on an answer streak and actually get answer streak bonus points. So, pays to know the correct answers, sure, duh. But if you can get them quickly, you can get more points. But even if you wait to the very last second, you can still get lots of points. So if you're not sure, taking some time to guess, don't worry about it. You can still get lots of points to rack up in tonight's game. Now, we will play with 3 rounds of 5 questions each. 15 regulation questions, and then we'll have a bonus question at the end, just for that last grab at a few points to maybe catapult you into our top tier winners. All right, that's how we do it. That's how we play the game. I'm gonna check the chat here real quick. Wait, someone's having sous vide, brown butter, asparagus, and chicken, fresh herbs from the garden. Pamela Phillips. My goodness. Okay, that's top notch right there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the game pin out there. Are you ready to play Virtual Trivia Tuesday? Let's go. Here it is. 285-859. 285-859. Pop that into your Kahoot.it or the Kahoot app and join me for Virtual Trivia Tuesday. All right, I see the Baird family is here with their usual cookies. Science Jess, did you bring your nachos? I'm used to Science Jess having nachos every time. Science Jess, you brought the kombucha. Well, that's good. You got a little kick in your drink to help get you through Trivia Tuesday. Looks like we've got a great group of folks playing, like Clever Ant. Look at that. Cheerful Finch, Dazzled Penguin. Who else have we got in the game? Do you see your name on the screen? Royal Wombat, welcome your highness. Flying Piranha, Kind Sea Lion. I think sea lions are normally kind, yeah. Blue Pelican, Awesome Pigeon, Dr. Chicken. All right. 79. Are we gonna break 80 players? I don't know. It looks like Radiant Meerkat, welcome to the game. Wait, what's happening over here in the chat? All right, Caring Pigeon, we're gonna keep an eye on you. Now we'll know where you're at, Mr. Bob. I think it's time to jump into the game. Are you ready to play some trivia? Let's do it. Let's play some virtual trivia. Let's get rid of me. Now, we play 3 rounds, 5 questions each. Each round does have a theme sometimes or a category. Let's see what round 1's gonna be. Round 1 is gonna be Splashdown. If you've been paying attention to the news this week, then you know all about Splashdown, right? I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, all about spacecraft splashing down in the ocean. Of one kind or another, of one thing or another. Yep, we're gonna do super duper current events. Let's rock and roll. Here's your first question. 2 American astronauts safely returned to Earth on Sunday aboard a capsule belonging to who? Whose capsule? Did they use a NASA capsule, Blue Origins, Boeing, or SpaceX? I see Brian's question. Who wants to know if my microphone is a prop? Well,
do you hear me better here
than you do out here? Yeah, it's totally real. It's cool, right? Looks nice. That's why I put on my nice blazer for tonight. I figured, I've got like a nice shiny microphone, and I've got this, I've rebuilt my studio set here a little bit, so thought it would be kind of a cool thing to do. Okay, looks like the correct answers are in. Almost everybody got this one right. Yes, the capsule was a SpaceX capsule. Commercial crew. Nice job, everybody. Now, let's take a look at our leaderboard, see how everybody did. Sturdy Fox was quick on the buzzer, 958 points, taking our top spot, followed very closely, of course, by Fearless Urchin, Glowing Buffalo, Dazzle Penguin, and Helpful Llama. Let's do the next question, all about the splashdown. I had a lot of fun reading about splashdowns. Where did they land? Or they didn't land, they splashed. The Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean or Caribbean Sea, or the Gulf of Mexico? "30 seconds. Where was this photo taken that you see on the screen? Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Caribbean Sea, Gulf of Mexico. 15 seconds. Which I think this was probably one of the coolest stories. And it was on Sunday, so we got the week started off pretty good. All right, time is up on that one. Let's see. An even spread on the wrong answers, but 51 people got the correct answer. Nice job. Yeah, it was the Gulf of Mexico, right off of Pensacola, Florida. Check it out, Royal Gator, you got the shout out for that round. Up 23 places. Nice job. But Sturdy Fox, Fearless Urchin, and Glowing Buffalo held on to the top 3. But Silver Newt, Prairie Turtle moved up into our top 5. Nice job, everybody. Here's your next question. Where did astronauts on the Russian Soyuz capsules land normally? When they're not landing in the ocean, or in the Gulf in this case, where do NASA astronauts normally return to Earth at? In Russia, Kazakhstan, in California, or in Florida? All right. Time on that question. 57 people got the correct answer. 57 players. Yes. Normally, when NASA astronauts are on board the Russian Soyuz capsules, which is how we've been getting to the International Space Station in orbit around Earth, right? We go up in a Soyuz, they come back down in a Soyuz, and they land in the desert steppe of Kazakhstan, which means they have to almost crash land into the desert. And of course, there are a number of parachutes. There's also rockets that fire right before the capsule hits the ground in order to slow it down that last bit and keep the astronauts and cosmonauts safe. Let's see how you did. All right, 33 players. Answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. Nice job. But Prairie Turtle and Silver Newt, you have advanced to our first and second place. Nice job. Also, shout out to Friendly Lemur. Welcome to the top 5. Let's do another question. Now, this splashdown landing was the first one since 1975. What mission was the last U.S. splashdown? Was it Apollo 17, Gemini 12, Skylab, or the Apollo Soyuz mission? I was doing research for this question, and I kept writing splashdown landing. You can see I left it in here, but it's not a landing if you're not on land. It's a splashdown. Okay, the last U.S. splashdown was 1975, and that was Apollo Soyuz. Yeah, that was when, in an act of peace, an American, right, spacecraft, the Apollo, went up and docked in orbit with the Russian Soyuz capsule. The astronauts and cosmonauts exchanged greetings, and then they came back 1975. Gemini 12, by the way, was the earlier one here, then Apollo 17, then Skylab, then Apollo Soyuz. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Oh, hey, Caring Pigeon. Welcome to the top 5, followed ever so closely by Jolly Piranha and Friendly Gator. Seen a lot of shakeups in this round. Let's do another one. Do you know this one? The crew named this capsule after which space shuttle? Shuttle Discovery, Atlantis, Enterprise, or Endeavour? In Sunday's splashdown, the crew named the capsule after which space shuttle? 30 seconds to go. I can tell you a story, a personal experience that I have with space shuttles. See, I got the chance when I was young to go to space camp in Huntsville, Alabama. And on the last day, we had a trivia contest, and I had to name all of the space shuttle names, and I missed one. Can you believe it? Probably can, but I got one wrong because I named all of the shuttles that were in the Space Center in Huntsville. One of them was a name that the staff there had given to it as a demo. It wasn't an actual one. 12-year-old Chris still hasn't forgotten that. The crew named it the Endeavour. That SpaceX capsule was called the Endeavour. Nice job, 37 of you who got that one correct. Let's see what it did to the leaderboard. Fearless Urchin back on top, followed by Silver Newt, Prairie Turtle, Sturdy Fox, and Charming Tiger. Nice job. And 3 players are back on an answer streak of 3 correct answers. Nice job, everybody. You're doing great. Having fun so far? Because we're on to round 2. What's this round going to be about? This round, we're going to name that critter. That's right. I'm going to show you 5 pictures for the next 5 questions. You're going to see the critter on the screen, and then I want you to tell me what critter it is. First one. Name that critter. Is that a harpy eagle, golden eagle, a black kite, or a cassowary? Oh, now, Marie, that is cool. You were a space camp counselor? That must have been a fun job. I certainly had a good time at space camp. And you can see it served me well. Now I ask trivia questions about space and other related topics for a living. Oh, I misspelled endeavor. Sorry, Bennett. Time's almost out on this question. All right, who got this one? 58 people got the correct answer. Nice job. Yeah, that's a harpy eagle. Take a look. Here we go, big screen. Isn't that a beautiful bird? They're enormous too. They have a huge wingspan. I mean, they're eagles, right? They're big. Here's your leaderboard. Lots of green arrows, a little bit of movement there. Sturdy Fox taking the top spot. Carrying Pigeon, I see you back in the top 5. And Expert Goose got the shout out that round. Highest answer streak, 4 correct answers in a row. Good for you. Let's see if you can name that critter. Now this one is a fossil, just so you know. Is it a trilobite, an extinct pufferfish, a nudibranch, or an extinct armadillo? 40 seconds remain. If you could write in Spiky Boy, I would let you. But with this platform, you can't. I would give you a point if that's what you called this animal. Marie, okay, maybe next week we'll do some spaceflight history. Show up next Tuesday. Bring your camp counselor friends. Ooh, this question threw some people. Name that critter. Yeah, this animal right here is a trilobite. A trilobite. I want to say it's called Drotops, D-R-O-T-O-P-S. I think that's right. Drotops armatus. I might be getting the scientific name wrong. Armatus is the species name. Do know that. It could be up to about 10 inches long. And what you're seeing here is it rolled up in order to protect itself. So this would have been a defensive posture. So instead of flat like we normally see trilobite fossils, this one's curled up in a little ball. Makes it a little tricky, doesn't it? Here's your leaderboard. Nice job. Check it out. Prairie Turtle moved up into the top spot. Noble Sphinx, you get the shout out. Up 22 places. You were the highest climber. Nice job. Let's go with another question. Name that critter. Is this an anteater, a hedgehog, a pangolin, or a coatimundi? Username CC has a question. Is there one in our museum? Is there one of the trilobites? I'm going to guess you're talking about the trilobites. Yes, we have lots of fossils at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences of trilobites. Do we have that particular species? I don't know. I don't know. That photo was not from our museum, I know that much. But we do have some trilobites in our paleontology collection. All right. Good job, everybody. You knew this one. Yeah, I tried to make this one a little bit trickier by showing you the rolled up version, another enrolled animal in this case. But yeah, that's a pangolin. Pangolins are incredible animals. They're mammals, right? They're mammals, but instead of fur and hair, their fur and hair has, I think it's keratinized into the scales, so it's a scaly mammal. They're also really cute. They're also really endangered, and you should definitely Google more about pangolins and read up on them. We do have a pangolin in the museum collection, not a live one, but we do have one. Sometimes if you visit the museum for special events, you'll get to see it. We'll bring it out, talk about it a little bit. We take very special care of it because they're rare creatures. Three correct answers in a row. Royal Wombat, you got the shout out that round. What happened on the leaderboard here? Let's see. Jolly Piranha, Sturdy Fox, and Glowing Buffalo. You advanced. Got the green arrow moving up some spots. But check it, we're less than 1,000 points between first and fifth place here. That's one question. These questions are worth 1,000 points each if you got the correct answer right off the top. So it's a close game. Let's take a look at more critters. Can you name this critter? Is this a stonefly, mayfly, dragonfly, or caddisfly? You might know this one if you tuned in to our natural sciences classroom, Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. Today's topic was aquatic insects. What is a coatamundi? A coatamundi is a somewhat tree-dwelling mammal native to, I want to say Central and South America, but it could just be South America or it could just be Central America. But Central and South America, a little bit bigger than a big house cat. They kind of look like an anteater, like think long snout. Coloration similar, browns, whites, blacks. I hope I got all that right. If I was wrong, Science Jess, keep me honest. I have a lot of critters in my brain after today. 15 people got the correct answer. This critter here is a dragonfly. This is the larval stage of a dragonfly. Yeah, so this is what they look like when they're living a fully aquatic life. They come up out of the water, shed this exoskeleton, and have wings and look like the dragonflies that we see flying around all the time. This is what they look like before that larval stage of a dragonfly. That's cool. Head to your local creek or river, look on rocks and trees along the banks, and you might see these things stuck to the trees or grasses where they climb up out of the water and then molt. Okay, here's the leaderboard. Ooh, 4 players lost their answer streak on that question. Very tough. Yeah, larval stages of creatures. Most folks aren't up with those. Sturdy Fox, Glowing Buffalo, Prairie Turtle, Doctor Kitten, and Agent Raccoon make up our top 5. Okay, name that critter. I gave you 3 pictures of this one. 3 views to help you out. Is it a musk turtle, a bog turtle, a diamondback terrapin, or the orange stripy-faced turtle? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who got this one right? Did you know this one? Oh, I hope a lot of people got this one right. 36 people got the correct answer on this question. That critter right there is one of my favorite turtles. It's a bog turtle. Yeah, the bog turtle. Bog turtles are the smallest turtle in North America. Obviously, the picture in the top left there, that's a full-grown adult size. You can, from now on, if you got it wrong, right now you'll know how to spot them. They have these really bright orange striped faces, right? Right behind the eyes, really big patches of orange. But they're small. They live in bogs, bog turtle, right? But sort of in the western part of our state, so mostly in the mountains, but from like Georgia up in and beyond New York. So they're a mountain turtle, but a very endangered species because these are habitats that are under a lot of threat, right? Mountain bogs, they get drained, they get developed, and these tiny turtles get the worst of it. But here at the Museum of Natural Sciences, actually, our researchers, our herpetology department, collection folks, they actually go up into the mountains and they're doing research on bog turtles, tracking them, monitoring populations alongside the Wildlife Resources Commission with the state. Okay, here's your leaderboard. Agent Raccoon took the top spot. Nice job. And 7 players are on their answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row, getting those extra bonus points. Woo, okay, we made it through 2 rounds. Round 3, I can't help you with this one. This round is going to be a little bit of everything. This is grab bag. Hope you've got all of the science knowledge in your brains ready to go. Here's grab bag. The science of making measurements from photographs, especially for the purpose of making maps, is called what? Photography, cartography, photogrammetry, or remote sensing. Okay, everybody. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 83 answers are in. Time is up. All right. Ooh. Tricky, tricky, tricky. The science of making measurements from photographs is called photogrammetry. Yeah, photogrammetry. Cartography, yep, that's map making, but making measurements from photographs, and these days making 3-dimensional models from photographs, that's photogrammetry. We use photogrammetry at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, in fact, in order to map out the surfaces of things like fossils. You take a lot of pictures from different angles, and then software packages put them all together, and we can make 3D models of things like delicate fossils. So then we can manipulate the 3D model and not have to handle the fossil so much. And we can ship those off to anyone, anywhere in the world without having to send the fossil and do minute measurements. Here you go. Top 5's looking good. Very close though, only a few hundred points are separating the top 5, and I would imagine the top a whole lot more than that. Nice job, everybody. Hope you're having a good time too. You liking the questions? Feels good? My favorite round was Name That Critter, but here we go. Here's your next grab bag. Newton's first law of motion states that a body at rest will equally and oppositely react, spontaneously move from Earth's rotation. A body at rest will gravity, or a body at rest will remain at rest unless an outside force acts on it. Also, you probably shouldn't look into the rainbow coming off of a prism from sunlight. I don't think that is good for your eyes. I think Newton should have known that, but that's not really Newton. But that is that's a good stock photo for Newton, right? Hope you think so. Science test, you like the grab bag round? Yeah. All right, time's almost up. If you have an answer, get it in now. And good job. You know Newton's laws. A body at rest will remain at rest unless an outside force acts on it. Newton's first law. Hey, in the chat, let me know what the other two Newton's laws are. I didn't Google them and I can't remember them. I'm kidding. Here's your top 5. Captain Oryx, shout out to you. You're our highest climber that round, up 4 places. Next grab bag. Here we go. Animals in the family Spheniscidae are more commonly known as what? Animals in the family Spheniscidae. Ischidae. Reindeer, bats, gar, or penguins. Okay, let's see here. 11 people said reindeer. I hope that if you voted for reindeer, it's because Sven from Frozen is the reindeer. I think that's right. Sven, so Spheniscidae, but that's not the case here. Bats? Nope. Gar? Nope. Good guess though. Sorry. Yeah, 50 people got it right. Animals in the family Sphenicidae are more commonly known. Yeah, those are the penguins. Here's your top 5. Take a look real quick. Oh, check it. Nimble Wallaby back with an answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. Excellent job. Still close though. Look how close those scores are. Let's do another grab bag question. What is the 3rd most abundant mineral in the Earth's crust? Aluminum, oxygen, silicon, or iron? Oh, blessed beanie. Yeah, I put that picture of the penguins in there. You can never tell though, right? If it's a hint or not. I love this job. All right, 81 answers are in so far. 5 seconds left. Come on, get those answers in, everybody. Don't miss out on points. What is the 3rd most abundant mineral in the Earth's crust? Number 3 is aluminum. It's aluminum. 20 people got the correct answer. Oxygen, silicon, and iron make up the other top 4 there. Oxygen actually being the first one. Iron, I think, was number 4. But aluminum, number 3. Let's see what that did to our leaderboard. Noble Sphinx. Look at that comeback. You have climbed to the top spot. Nice job. Nimble Wallaby up into 4th. Daring Bear. Have I seen you in the top 5 yet? Welcome. Flying Hen. You got the shout out. 3 correct answers in a row too. Back in the game. This is your last regulation question. In what year was the video game Asteroids first released? 1969, 1975, 1979, or 1984? I'll give you a fake bonus point if you were around to play the original on Atari. I'll give you another bonus point if you still own an original Atari and have Asteroids on it. Just a few seconds left. Get those answers in, everybody. Now, 10 seconds. We're going to be talking about asteroids, not the video game, the real things. Asteroids, comets, and their planetary neighbors. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. That's right, every Thursday at 7 o'clock, we host the Science Cafe here on the museum's YouTube channel, where I chat with experts from fields all across the realm of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and art too. We talk about what they're researching, what they know a lot about, what they're passionate about in the sciences, and it's free to watch. It's public right here on YouTube. You don't have to sign up or anything. Just find the museum's YouTube channel, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, every Thursday on the 13th. So not this Thursday, but the next one. We're going to be talking to the museum's astrophysicist, Dr. Rachel Smith. She's going to be talking about asteroids, comets, and their planet neighbors. Space rocks! Be there for it. 35 people got the correct answer. Asteroids was first released in 1979. Here's your leaderboard. Okay, check out this game. Noble Sphinx, Awesome Pigeon, Agent Raccoon, Flying Piranha, Prairie Turtle, and 3 more players have an answer streak of 4 correct answers in a row. This is amazing, because we're going into our bonus question right now. There are points at stake here. The game is at stake. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, you have to use your Kahoot.it or your Kahoot app to place the next 4 things I'm going to show you, these 4 waterfalls in order from the tallest waterfall to the shortest. Okie doke. Puzzle question. Tallest to shortest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here are your choices. You've got White Waterfalls, Angel Falls, Denmark Straight Cataract, Oluopena Falls. I hope I pronounced that nearly correctly. Put these in order, tallest to shortest. My soundtrack ran out, and since this is the waterfall question, that means you get me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Na, 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 na. Oh, the music came back. Okay. Okay, you had to put these waterfalls in order from tallest to shortest. Looks like 3% of our players managed the correct order. It is the Denmark Straight Cataract, which is an underwater waterfall. then Angel Falls, then Oluupina Falls, and finally Whitewater Falls. The Denmark Strait Cataract, yeah, underwater waterfall, 3,505 meters of water falling. And it has to do with temperature differences between one side of an enormous trench, basically, what's called a cataract, and the other off the coast of Denmark at the Denmark Strait. So the cold water sinks, and it sinks 3,500 meters. Angel Falls comes in at about 3,200 meters, 3,200. Oluupina Falls, I didn't write it down. I lost my numbers. Well, it's the third one. And hey, Whitewater Falls, if you're here in North Carolina, you might know that one. Whitewater Falls is 411 feet tall. And that's right here in North Carolina. Well, what a game. I'm throwing this in here before we see who our winners were, before we see our podium. Stick around here on the Kahoot app. There's going to be a real quick survey just asking you, how you liked the game. Was it fun? Stuff like that. So, if you don't mind, stick around. Let me know what you think. We'd love your feedback. It helps me make sure that I'm giving you the best Virtual Trivia Tuesday experience. But this will be the first time that I'm using the survey feature, so if it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Let's get some dramatic music for the podium here. There we go. Here it is, everybody. Third place goes to Agent Raccoon. Excellent job. Silver medal. Awesome Pigeon. Gold medal. Who is it? Noble Sphinx. Nice job, everybody. Hey, you did fantastic playing Trivia Tuesday. How did you do? Did you enjoy the game? Was it fun? Wait, right, the survey's gonna come up in just a moment. But before I do that, well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit it. There you go. I was gonna say, thanks so much for tuning in every week with us. Or if this is your first week, thanks for being here. Hey, Science Jess is gonna drop links for the rest of August, or drop the Facebook page or the naturalsciences.org page. Science Jess is gonna drop the links you need to sign up for next Tuesday. Because what? You wanna be here for virtual trivia. You can also follow the museum on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're at Natural Sciences. And I hope that we'll see you again real soon. I'm gonna leave the Kahoot thing running, and I'm gonna check the chat to see what's going on. Hope that everybody had a good time. Pam's asking about the pictures, the questions. You know what, Pam? You can find me. Go to naturalsciences.org. You can search for my name, get my email, drop me a note, and if there's something I can help with, more than happy to help anybody throw a good trivia party. All right, we're really good at that, and more than happy to help. That's why we're here. So, you know what, everybody? I'm gonna sign off. Have a great Tuesday, and take care. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.